Activate your voice.
Fight for your rights. Speak up. Speak out.
We're union and we're proud.
Go Union.
Live from Maryland, this is Activate Live.
Welcome to Activate Live. I'm Delane Adams, a communications representative here at the Machinists Union headquarters in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. I am sitting in for Tanya Hutchins, our host. She will return next week. Don't worry, she will return next week. On today's show, we will talk with Lisa Foust, National Federation of Federal Employees, Machinists Union, Local 178 President. And don't forget, you can comment at any time during the show. But first, let's catch up on the news. The Machinists Union, the AFL-CIO, and members of Congress are still fighting to secure back pay for federal contract workers. Members of Congress are calling on the House Appropriations Committee to include a provision to provide back pay to employees of federal contractors, many who lost wages during the longest government shutdown in history. And last week, the AFL-CIO Executive Council, which includes IAM International President Bob Martinez Jr., approved a statement supporting back pay for federal contract workers. And we need you to take action and call now, and please tell your representative to support the Fairness for Federal Contractors Act. And you see the number on the screen is 1-888-894-1028. Again, please take action. We need Congress to support this back pay bill. And the entire General Electric Coordinated Bargaining Committee, or the CBC, a coalition of 11 unions, recently came together, and this coalition includes the IAM, to tour the Evandale GE plant in Cincinnati, Ohio. They came together to discuss upcoming negotiations and to establish subcommittees before negotiations. The unions of the CBC will make sure their members' concerns are addressed and will work hard to secure an agreement that makes life better for the members and their families. And congratulations to the newest IAM members. A group of drivers with the Kennebec Valley Community Action Partners Program recently voted to join the IAM. They're from Augusta, Maine, and they are responsible for driving Mainers to their job, medical appointments, and many other important obligations. Congratulations and welcome to your union. And now joining me in studio is Bob Wood, the IAM Communications Director. How's it going, Woody?
It's going great. Thanks for taking over for Tanya while she's out on assignment. We really appreciate it. Of course, everybody in the department here does all kinds of different things, and Delane does a great job filling in and handling our press stuff, and just a great part of our team. We really appreciate having you here, Delane.
I appreciate it, Woody. So what's new?
We got something really cool that's brand new that we're announcing. A worldwide announcement right here on Activate Live.
Exclusive.
We are, you heard about, there's some sort of basketball tournament coming up, right? What do they call that? March Madness?
March Madness.
Well, we got them. We're going to kill them in the ratings. Okay. Because we have Puppy Madness. IAM Puppy Madness for Guide Dogs of America.
Guide Dogs, one of our beloved charities.
That's right. We of course, Guide Dogs supports training guide dogs for vision impaired people, and it was started by the IAM many years ago, and they provide the dogs and the training for the dogs free of charge to hearing impaired people, and it's all run by donations. Okay. And so we do all kinds of fundraisers. So we've started a fundraiser for it to find the IAM's cutest puppy. And we started out on the screen. Right. This year's first time we've ever done this. We have 8 puppies from different locals around the nation. And it's going to be a bracket system. Okay. So these puppies are going head-to-head against each other. One, like at the very first Asia and, what is that, Bailey? Bailey. Asia and Bailey. They will be running head-to-head against each other. And then each set of dogs will run head-to-head for about a week. And then whoever wins each bracket will go up against the others. And I
Okay.
think April 5th is when they'll announce the grand winner of IAM Puppy Madness. But it's real easy. You go to our website, IAMPuppyMadness.com.
Puppy Madness, all right.
And you can go there and you vote with your donations. You can donate as much money as you want to, and whichever dog in which bracket wins the bracket moves on to the next level, to the final four, as it were. And we're going to be doing a lot of stuff on social media to really get some people to donate and get people to have a lot of fun. And all this goes to Guide Dogs. So the communications department worked with Guide Dogs of America to do this fundraiser and to get the people involved to do this for the puppies and everything. So everybody, the site is up, ready to go. And so you can go and decide which dog you want to support, whether you think it's the cutest dog or if you want to support the hometown hero from your local area.
You got Captain, Tasha, Arrow, Chow, Asia, Bailey, Rocky, and Little Sky. That might be the Cinderella pick right there.
There we go. There we go. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and we hope we can raise some good money. It's for a great cause. It's rated gold, I think, very highly, as using the money very wisely. And it's all about providing dogs for blind people. And we're really proud of that. So everybody go and donate. We'll have it in our email tomorrow. We'll be doing it on our social media pages. So please share and donate. And
I hear you have a conference coming up.
We do have a conference coming up. We have the IAM 2019 Communications Conference that our department's putting on June 4th through 6th at Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas. And we're urging as many locals and districts to send delegates as we can. It's going to be a very important conference. We're going to send delegates home with a lot of very important information, a lot of training, so that they can bring home and use. We've tried to make it as affordable as we can for the locals and districts. We have rooms that are very inexpensive, and flights are cheap in and out of Las Vegas. So we did one a couple of years ago. It was your first. You had just started. You had just started. You're somewhere in that picture there. That was down in Austin, Texas, and we had a great conference, and we kind of broke the mold for conferences and decided to really do things differently, and this is going to continue that. We got a lot of very exciting speakers, a lot of exciting training, and we're going to be giving away our website and newsletter awards, the Wimpies. We're going to have a dinner at the conference honoring all of our winners, and we'll have be giving out the awards and everything at that dinner. It's going to be very, very great, very exciting.
All right, well, you heard it from Woody. Hurry up and sign up and come to the Communications Conference in June. Want to see you there.
And please, everybody, keep watching Activate Live. We've got some new stuff we're going to be starting. I can't talk about yet, but just watch. We're going to have some new stuff coming up. It'll be really fun.
Well, please come back here and break it first, Woody.
I'll try to do everything I can.
All right, thanks a lot. Take care.
Thanks.
And if you want to hear more news like this, please sign up for email on our website at goiam.org, and you'll get our email newsletter twice a week. And now let me check comments out there in the world of Facebook. And remember, you can comment, like, and share anytime. And we have, great comments coming in. All right, again, remember, you can always comment, like, and share on Facebook. And please continue to watch on Twitter, Periscope, and YouTube. And joining us now is Lisa Foust, president of NFE-IAM Local 178. How are you, Lisa?
I'm doing fine today. How are you?
Good. We're doing great. Thanks for stopping by. And before we get into any of the big news, I want to hear about NFE-IAM.
Well, let me tell you about NFE.
Okay.
We're located up at Aberdeen Proving Ground.
Okay.
We have been established since 1932, so we're one of the older NFE locals. We are Department of Defense. I have the guys that go out and dig the ditches to get the bombs out.
Oh.
I have the chemists who make chem biodefense weaponry. I also represent the engineers, scientists, the workers that actually are the Army Contracting Command, and I have a variety of people. I have 5 different commands. And the guards, excuse me, and the guards.
So that's a lot. So with Local 178, you said it is very old. So how do you make sure that you keep everybody together, making sure that you do the business of Local 178? Well,
first let me give thanks to, my faith is very important to me in what I do. I attend New Psalmist Baptist Church, which is in Baltimore, Maryland. My bishop is Walter Scott Thomas. And I do this because I care for people. And even though it is spread out, if you care about people and people see that, they'll let you know what the issues are. Sometimes we have ups, sometimes we have downs. But the main thing is when we know something is going on and we get people active in being members, not only just giving us their money and paying their dues, but actually participating, it's helped. It's helped out a lot. Right now we're in the middle of having our contract renegotiated thanks to Trump and this executive order. They've opened up our contract and we're working to tweak it, but our members have interest, so they're coming around because they want to become involved.
So you weren't always a local president. What was your first union job, and tell us how you got involved with Local 178?
So there was a steward by the name of Vicki Henderson.
Okay.
She's also a friend, a mentor, and she's still active even as a retiree. She decided that she was going to take me and one other, her chemist mate, Monisha Hall, to a meeting. And when the meeting was over, I ended up as the recording secretary, and Monisha ended up as the secretary treasurer. So my first job was the recording secretary for NFE Local 178.
Awesome. Okay. Great. Now, so what's your message about to get involved and on getting others involved in the local?
It is very crucial that we have active members that want to work and want to be on the ground. Okay. Boots on the ground is one of the most important things we need. We don't need people that just want to participate by just paying their dues or participate by wanting to complain. We want you to get in there and help us. Help us build what we need. Help us talk with management, argue with management, fight with management, collaborate with management, but it's important to participate. Yes. One of the things that I'm very proud of about 178, when we did have labor forums, we had one with each agency, so if you were in the contract, you were part of one. Then the garrison had one. So the installation is 80 tenants. The garrison commander, Randy Taylor, General Randy Taylor, he actually had where we would come and chat. But it was an opportunity for us to collaborate without it being a hostile environment. I mean, we were able just to talk about things, and that's something that, you know, unfortunately with the new administration, that's been limited, but that was some of the good old days that we were able to talk with management, and it wasn't always in a corrosive and hostile environment.
And speaking of administration, congratulations on your new appointment to the National Executive Committee for NFE. Tell us about that new position.
Well, I am going to be one of 7, I think.
One of 7?
One of 7 that's actually going to help in the direction of NFE. I'm very proud of that. I actually, when I started 20 years ago, it was Rick Brown was the president. So then I went through Bill Dugan, and now I'm with Randy. So I kind of know a lot
Randy
about.
Irwin,
Yeah,
District
so
1.
yeah, he's the he's our president. He's our national president, Randy Irwin. So I've been around through 3 different leaderships within NFE, and I kind of think I can help. I wouldn't do anything that I wasn't going to be able to participate by giving some good ideas and collaborating with where we're going. And I see myself as one that's going to be on a board, helping make some decisions on where our direction. So that's how I see myself.
And speaking of decisions, so we're just fresh off the longest government shutdown in history.
Yes.
So what were some of the things? I know Local 178, you guys were, some of the members were definitely working, but how did you assist some of the other NFE-IAM members that were affected?
So one of the things, we were blessed. I'm going to be honest about it, because we are Army and we already were appropriated. But come September, we're going to be in the same boat again, perhaps be in the same boat. So we need to be prepared. But one of the things that I did, because I'm a member of the Baltimore Metropolitan AFL-CIO. So 178, I'm a delegate. I go to the meetings and everything. And what we did was we actually had food drives, and we gave out things to families that needed help, assistance. We did it at the church too, but we did it through the unions at the Baltimore Metropolitan Council of AFL-CIOs.
So how are many of the members doing now?
They're not doing good. Let me tell you, I think the morale is down.
Okay.
We're constantly, we haven't had a pay raise. We're constantly, they're trying to figure out new ways to remove us from our jobs. They've taken, human resource is all about, let me figure out how I can get the member before the union can figure out how to save the member. It's just not a good time. With my local being so old, and we have so many generations, you have the old ones that aren't feeling appreciated and they're retiring.
Okay.
You have the new ones that are coming in that want everything now, and then you have the ones that are in between that feel kind of left out. And then you add diversity inclusion into that, and then you add the fact that there's more women in the workforce now, and some of the jobs, some men may have felt they were typically men jobs, but you know, you have the diversity of just women and men working together, and that's something you didn't have before.
And you touched on that, so how do you get more women involved? Like what was, you know, you talked about some of your mentors. Are you doing the same thing now, like bringing along other women in Local 178? I
am bringing along, I try to bring along other females, and that's a sticky thing, because you want to bring, what you want to do is you want to bring good members forward. Yeah. Whether it's a man or a female, you want to do that. But I am one of those that I'm involved in a lot of mentorships. So I try to get women involved in the different areas. I just recently sent a member, she'd been a member for a while, and she said, oh, I'm going to get to go to a government class, and she came back excited. And her excitement has led to her now wanting to go and start a VA for veterans, a veterans program. She also wants to pick up the women's, we deal a lot with Stark up there. Stark is like a battered women's shelter. She's going to take over doing that. So she's found her niche. And so I'm mentoring women, but I'm also mentoring anyone who's coming in, because if I want this to be how it was when I came in or better, then I need to put forth learning and teaching and molding and mentoring. That's
a beautiful thing, Lisa. Well, we appreciate you stopping by. Is there anything else you want to share about Local 178? NFE-IAM?
Well, I do want to share that I want to give a shout out not only to Randy and my new colleagues. I do want to give a shout out to my Vice President, Terry Henderson. I want to give a shout out also to Dawn Miner and to my business rep, Miss Elizabeth Petaluga. I think that when you have people behind you that believe in you, you can be a leader and you can do awesome things because there's always someone who is there to help you and guide you.
That's a beautiful thing.
Oh, those are pictures. So these are some pictures from one of the lobby weeks. That's about 3 different NFE locals in that picture right there, and 1 IAM local. I'm also the Secretary Treasurer for the Maryland, D.C. State Council of Machinists. So that's that picture. That's a picture of my local actually participating in Lobby Week. Again, there's Dr. Terry Henderson. He's the Vice President. And then there's Daniel Malloy. He just became the Treasurer, Secretary Treasurer at NFE Local 178. One of my jobs as the NFE president, I have been working with the Department of the Army as far as we have a roundtable.
Okay.
So I've been the representative for the Army to attend the roundtable and give information out to the other locals.
Now, this roundtable, touching on that, what is the roundtable about? You see some more.
Those are my
pictures coming
sisters from Texas. They work with the guards.
And we see John Lett in the background doing the hard work.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
Look
he
at him.
is.
He's like, why am I here? Yes, but...
So, yeah, touch on that roundtable you mentioned.
So one of the things that President Dugan, Bill Dugan, let me do was get involved with Army Matters.
Okay.
And one of the things before a policy in the Army is executed, there is about 20 unions that get together quarterly, and we just go over new policies that may be coming out. So we're able to give some input. Once we've given our input and they've considered it, it goes to the local level, because at the local level, they have to implement it. So we do the national consultation maybe at a higher level, but still as far as who has the right to file the I&I bargaining and everything, that's at the local level. But at the level of the round table, you're able to hear things and you kind of know what's getting ready to happen, and you bring your experience into it.
And just a benefit of just a union.
Yes.
Just having a voice, being at the table. It's a great thing. We got to definitely give a shout out to Jim Price for making sure that this interview happened, and Brittany Holder,
let me tell you,
Randy Irwin, Steve.
Yeah, well, let me tell you about Jim.
So.
First, I had Frank Corelli. Frank Corelli was Jim succeeded Frank, but Frank Corelli. When I first took my first class, I met Frank, and Frank must have took a liking to me, or he thought I had a lot of spunk or a lot of energy or something. So he kind of helped mold me. And then there's Jim Price. He is trying his best to keep me on the straight and narrow, because I have a lot of ideas. And one of the things with a lot of ideas is some of them, I haven't thought them through. So I look at that with him. I look at that with also Elizabeth Peluga. I mean, I come up with a lot of great ideas, but some of them, it might not be time for them yet. They're not ready, you know. It's not.
So you see Jim, he's weighing in now.
He's,
So Lisa has her heart and her representation.
Yes, I do.
One of the better presidents in the federal sector. So.
Oh, thank you, Jim. But you know, my passion is it comes from my faith. I believe in the people, and I work for the people because I believe in the people. I was in an argument with one of the managers recently, and it wasn't an argument, it was a debate. I felt that if they couldn't send someone to a veterans class, then they didn't care about the veterans. And they're like, that's not what I'm saying. We're just saying they can't go to this class. I'm like, but it's for the veterans. And don't we want to help our veterans out?
Gotta help the veterans.
You have to help the veterans. You have to help them.
Well, Lisa, this is great. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, no problem.
Thank you for coming to headquarters to chat with us about NFE-IAM Local 178.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh, we see some more comments. Great group of folks over there at Aberdeen Proving Grounds. And that's from Al. Thank you, Al, for weighing in. And, oh, man, one of my favorite Facebook pages, hello from Rosie Machina 751. Keep it up. Keep up the great work with your posts, great articles. From Scott, hello from NFE Local 1429. Yeah, just keep the comments coming. So, hey, Kim from District 78 in Ontario says hello. Hello, right back at you, Kim. All right. Now we want to check our calendar. Here's what's going on. Registrations are due March 25th for the financial officer class at the W3 Center, and on April 10th, the critical incident response team training. Registration is due on April 10th. And on April 15th, the human rights registration is due. And the upcoming Machinist State Council meetings across the nation include the Missouri State Council of Machinists in Jefferson City, Missouri, March 24th to March 27th. And on March 30th, the Arizona State Council of Machinists in Prescott Valley, Arizona. And March 30th to 31st, the California Conference of Machinists in Sacramento, California. And don't forget, you still have time to enter the 2019 IAM photo contest. Again, a great photo contest. If you have your 2019 calendar up there now, you will be entered into the 2020 calendar. So again, get it in. And we're so excited for the Women Rise and Unite to Fight IAM 2019 Women's Conference in Las Vegas from April 3rd to April 6th, 2019. Special events include the Transportation Conference, April 8th to April 11th in Las Vegas, Nevada. And May 6th to May 8th is our legislative conference here in Washington, D.C. And don't forget about the IAM Wood, Pulp, and Paper Conference in Biloxi, Mississippi from June 10th to June 14th. And special day of service on Workers' Memorial Service on May 1st, 2019 at 11 a.m. at the Wimpin Center's Workers' Memorial Park in Hollywood, Maryland. And again, like Woody mentioned, we have our communications conference in Las Vegas from June 4th to June 6th, 2019. Again, hey, it's a great show, but Tanya will be back. I promise you, she will be back. But that's it for this edition of Activate Live. Join us again next week at 3 p.m. Eastern via Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. And please tune in next week when Tanya Hutchins will be back in this seat. I promise you. And remember, organize, organize, and organize some more. And I really want to thank Joe Heckman for putting on today's show. He produced today's show as he produces every great show for Activate Live. Thanks for watching.